Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about some pickups that I got over the past, week. The first one is probably the most non-exciting, I guess, is the best way for me to put it. I went through some of my movies the other day, and I picked up Gamer with Gerard Butler. I've had it for a long time, and I said to my wife, you might like this. It's got this cool sci-fi story about people playing video games and controlling these people in prison, and if they get them out of the prison in the game, which they're controlling their actual bodies, then they get out in real life. But if they die, they also die in real life. So I said it's a pretty cool, kind of like science fiction-y, cyberpunk sort of weird movie. I put it in and it kept freezing. So I said, you know what, my Blu-ray player is really old. Sometimes it gives me issues. So let me try it in the Xbox. Same thing at the same spot. I look at the back of the disc, and it's in good shape. There's maybe one little mark or something. It's bronzing. Lionsgate, when they released Blu-rays in 08 and 09, had this issue where their discs would turn bronze and rot because of some kind of process they used when they made them. So if you have any old Lionsgate films, Crank, Gamer, I think they said The Descent was one of them. I want to say Bank Job, War, or Chaos with Jason Statham, Rambo. Some of mine are completely bronze and they work fine. This one was the only one that there was bronze sort of leaching onto the disc halfway. So it looked like silver, and then you saw squiggles of like bronze taking over, and it wouldn't work. So I picked this up on eBay to replace it. It's a newer version of it that I think came out around 2010 or 11, if I remember correctly. And you could tell because it has this little bar up top that says 2-disc special edition, and it's silver, it's not bronze. So it was $5. I had a $3 gift card on eBay left, so I spent $2 to replace it, and I threw my old copy of Gamer out, which was shitty, but what can you do? What else? I picked up Theater Bazaar, which is a horror anthology. It was pretty good. I watched it last night with my wife. The reason I picked it up is because I really like Richard Stanley a lot. He's one of my favorite movie creators. He did Dust Devil, Hardware, and Color Out of Space. So I picked this up on eBay. I had that gift card, so I used that towards it. It also has a wraparound in the anthology by Jeremy Caston, who I like a lot, who did Dead Ones, Attic Expedition, and the remake of Wizard of Gore with Crispin Glover. So pretty good stuff if you like horror anthologies. Not amazing, but I did like Richard Stanley's Mother of Toads on here the best. I had some weird issue, I don't know why, where in the special features, the icon to pick the special features was giving me problems. I don't know if that's because this was a promotional copy. It looks exactly the same as in a regular copy, so I doubt that's the case. I don't know. But it came in a little poster that I'm not going to probably put up. And then I also got this, which I showed the other day from my buddy Steve, Making of the Apes. This was a really cool, touching in a way, documentary about the makeup artists from the original Planet of the Apes films. Very, very cool stuff. Thank you again to Steve for that. We watched that yesterday on my day off. And my good buddy Hesh, Eric, from New Mexico, had gotten 2 copies of this in error and mailed me one, and we watched this yesterday on my day off. Rad. Admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of Rad because I didn't grow up with it, but I think it's a cool movie. I think it's funny as hell because of how cheesy and silly it is. And my wife and I were just laughing at some of the silliness and how goofy some of this has aged, especially the stunt double for Lori Loughlin from Full House. She's also in Rad. Just funny shit. It's a funny 80s throwback movie. It's great. So this is the Mill Creek version. I think it's around $20 to $25 on Amazon, and it comes with a Spree.com digital copy as well. Supposedly the transfer is as good or the same as the one Vinegar Syndrome put out, except they put out a 4K disc with it. This is just a regular Blu-ray. And then I got a couple video games. I'm still playing through Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm on the second to last boss, and it is the cheapest, stupidest second to last boss ever. He knocks you out in one punch, and you have to use a certain item or skill before he gets to you so that you don't get knocked out in one punch, because if you get knocked out in one punch, the game ends. And then you start the fight completely over, and the fight takes almost 45 minutes just to get to that one punch section. So it's very, very annoying. There was one more difficulty spike in the game that pissed me off, but this one is way worse. This dropped it down a point for me. Like, I would have given this a 10. This is probably like a 9 or an 8.5 now, because this last boss, or I should say second to last boss, is really stupid that they implemented something like this in the game. That being said, that's what I'm still playing, but I picked these up too. I got Control on the Xbox One. This is made by the people who did, who was it? Remedy. It's the people who did Alan Wake and Quantum Break, which I really loved. Loved Alan Wake. Quantum Break was really good. This is something more akin, I think, to Quantum Break, but there is some DLC on the Complete Collection, which I don't have here, that has Alan Wake tidbits in them. So this was $9 shipped on $9 and change on GameFly with I guess a deal or a coupon they had going on, and it's in good shape. There's a couple scratches, but nothing crazy. The Ultimate version has the DLC, but the DLC isn't all on the disc anyway. You have to still connect to download certain portions for some reason, and that was like 30 bucks, I think. So I don't have Game Pass, so I picked this up for 9 bucks. I figured I can kind of just play this on my own time, and I'll probably play that after Yakuza because I want something a little easier in that way, and it's shorter. And then I picked this up because I had a $20 credit that I got for free from Amazon, and this was $24 on sale, so it was only 5 bucks. I heard this was amazing. Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. This has all like the DLC. It's a very long but supposedly excellent JRPG that you can pop in and out and just play little bits of at a time, which is kind of how my life is right now, so that's perfect. And I installed it, but I haven't played it yet. Heard nothing but great things. The PS4 version, the definitive edition, if I remember correctly, my friend Chris was saying, needs to connect to the internet to download some of the DLC, where this has it all on the disc, I believe. So that's, I don't have a PS4 anyway, but I was kind of glad that was the case with this, because I don't like when they give you a code or they make you download some of it in other ways. It's annoying. So either way, I look forward to eventually getting into this. Supposedly they put a lot of work into this. Some people complain that this is a port of the 3DS version, not the PlayStation 4 version or Switch version or whatever. Wait, Switch version? I don't know, whatever. It's a port of the lesser version, so it doesn't look as nice, but they upgraded everything and did a ton of quality of life fixes. So I was glad to pick this up. I'll eventually get to it once I want something long role-playing game again, which probably won't be for a while after Yakuza Like a Dragon. So those are all my pickups, kind of a little mixture of, you know, everything here, games, movies, and whatever else. Let me know, guys, if you've seen any of these or played any of them. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching, and big thank you again to Steve for Making of the Apes and Hesh for Rad. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.